Hey, it's Jeff here, your YouTube reviewer of New England brews. Welcome back to NEBR, New England Beer Reviews. From Out.Haus Ales of Northwood, New Hampshire comes their 2014 Harvest Session IPA. And it comes in with an alcohol by volume of 5.2% ABV. He uses Columbus hops, he explains on his website, and these are hops that he grew right there in Northwood, New Hampshire, where this beer is brewed. So these are fresh hops, using fresh ingredients. Literally about 20 miles away from where I live, and this was released early October, about October 1st or thereabouts. It's only been out for a couple of weeks, so it's middle October of now, and it's only been out a couple of weeks. So Out.Haus Ales, I've been really enjoying the beers I've tried from them so far. I have reviewed a few here on YouTube, as you can tell, and so far I've not seen anything that really disappoints me. So it's one of those new nano breweries in New Hampshire that opened up within the last year or two, and so far there's really no reason for me to be disappointed by what they've been coming out with, and hopefully we'll see how this goes. So checking it out, unfiltered, foggy, cloudy, murky, sort of pale orange yellow color with not a whole heck of a lot of head on this, just a bit of a head up top. It's fizzling right down, so it's not a real heady beer, and you know I like heady beers, but sometimes that's not as important. I just kind of like to look at a heady beer. It sort of generates more of an interest in me when I'm drinking it. Aroma. Hops are noticeable, but they're not overpowering. Kind of a mild citrus character. Sort of almost a wooden sort of character, but mild, and the good malt character, pale malt character kicking in as well. It's a low ABV, so low, 5.2%. So nothing really comes out as overwhelming, overpowering. Everything is just kind of mellow, subtle, but at the same time, you do pick up some fine variations in the hop sensations in the malts. And a nice sweetness. Okay, checking out the taste. The body now, light to medium, not a real heavy body, a lighter to medium body, but also very smooth and almost kind of on the creamy side, sort of. It has this sort of thickness to it, but not like a heavy weight. That's why I think creamy might be a good explanation or description of the body type on this, or the mouthfeel, as a lot of beer enthusiasts like to use the terminology mouthfeel. Now, as far as the taste goes, nothing here jumps out as overpowering the other thing. However, I pick up the hops more so than anything else. But there's a good, clean, sweet malt character, toasted malt character that starts things off. And then the bittering hops, the Columbus hops, the bittering hops kick in and add this from the backside, add this kind of nice hop bitterness that kicks in a kind of floral, citrusy sort of way. Not super citrus, not super floral, but at the same time, it's not kind of an earthy bitterness. It's got that slight bite that makes you think more grassy or flowery or something like that. Lingers briefly at the end. Again, a lighter to medium body. But it's an easy drinking beer. It's meant to be a session beer, so it's a good session beer. It's an easy beer to drink, an easy beer to enjoy with just about anything. As a matter of fact, as soon as I finished doing this review, I've been slow cooking a bean soup today. What do you think of that? Bean soup mixed with something like this will probably be really good for me. Some people might say, "My goodness, how can you mix that?" But hey, that's me. I like bean soup, and I like a good beer with bean soup. But anyway, I find this to be a very easy drinking beer. I find it to be a nice malt character at first, but then the hop character brings itself forward more so at the end and lingers briefly at the end on the palate. But it doesn't really, it does linger a bit, but nothing overpowers the other thing. So the term well-balanced comes to mind. I have no reason to say it's not a well-balanced beer, because I strongly believe it is. It's got some nice flavor, nice taste. But it's a beer that's just nice to drink. nice to enjoy. That's what a session beer is all about. You don't drink it necessarily to try to characterize the innuendo of the various flavors that you're getting. You drink it to enjoy a beer with a bit of character, just to kind of put you in the mood for, you know, a good night of relaxing with your beer. So that does the trick. So, got nothing bad to say about this beer. It's does the trick. It's an enjoyable beer, and it is a beer I would have again, I think, if I can find it. I have to get it soon because they only made a small batch, limited edition for 2014. So this is Out.Haus Ales, Northwood, New Hampshire, and this is their Harvest Session IPA. So thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you again next time.